Welcome back to Corona and Creativity. My name is Stefan Nilsson, and I'm here to talk to you about new and innovative ideas of what's happening in the times of Corona. This week, I want to talk to you about packaging design. Of course, there are a lot of things happening also in that world where we need to buy things still, and that needs to be wrapped in something. So, how is that working these times? I'm going to go through three examples of areas where I think it's happening really in the packaging design area. So, chapter number one, hygiene. Of course, we need to talk about hygiene in times like this because the virus is spreading. I read a report that said that 44% of all Americans are afraid of catching the virus through packaging in the grocery stores. So, packaging design can, of course, be something that solves that, make people feel less afraid and safer. So, how do you do that? Well, if you look at one example, as the soda companies now are doing, is that they're adding things to the drinking area. Is that even a word? Where do you put your mouth? How do you feel safe there? Well, you need to add a lid to the soda can or the bottle. You don't want to see that other people are touching the area where you're going to put your mouth to. So yeah, adding lids to that is making you feel safer. So hygiene is going to be enormously important in packaging design, especially in the grocery section. My second example is to talk about sustainability. We have been talking about sustainability for quite some time now, and that's continuing. I guess it's sort of like we have a time now where people are sitting down and considering and doing research and exploring and thinking. So yeah, we see a lot of new innovative materials in the packaging design area. You see people are working, of course, with paper pulp, but you see them work with hemp or jute. You see people are working with algae. All new ways of finding new things to wrap your object in that's sustainable, so you can throw it away in a good way. Because we're adding more packaging right now, so make it good. But also from a sustainable angle, you see a lot of people talking about new brands who are addressing this. Google Loop. This is too short of a program to talk about Loop, but it's quite interesting. So what they're doing is they have a system, a Loop system, obviously, where you buy something and then you return it. It's kind of like your milkman in the early 20th century. Yeah, Google that and research it because that's an interesting sustainable aspect on packaging and sustainability. My third and last example is going to be talking about e-commerce because what's happening now in the times of pandemic is that we're sitting with our laptops or iPads or whatever you're doing and you're clicking and buying and have it delivered to your door. That's being also part of a packaging solution. And you can see how there are two ways to look at what's happening there in the e-commerce world. One is that people are bundling things together. You buy 2 bottles of wine and get the peanuts for free or whatever. Something that's bundled together to make it an experience when you get that home, and it's interesting and cute. But more importantly, of course, is the unboxing, and the unboxing is going to be exploding. You're going to see, of course, brown parcels that are being delivered by your delivery guys, and then you get it to your door, and then you open the box, and it's full of color, full of design, full of fun things, because that's the new experience. So expect a lot of new packaging design, or perhaps then graphical design, happen on the inside of the boxes. These are my three examples on 3 minutes on Corona and creativity. Difficult word to say. I hope to see you again next week.